Okay. Just before we start, is that one? That's one, okay. Hi. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Say hi. I know that a lot of people have been wondering what his name is. He wants to introduce himself. Bowie! What? It's, yeah. Wait, hold on. I just got a phone call that I actually need to answer, so sorry. Sorry. My friend called me that's coming over, and I needed to answer to make sure she knows I took a nap, and I wanted her to know that I was now awake. So the dog's name is Bowie. He is a mini golden doodle, and if you know anything, I don't know what I'm saying. If you know me, or you follow me, or you've been following me, you know Honey, my golden doodle. She looks exactly like him, and she's like 5 or 6 now. She's my dad's dog in Long Island. We have the white one, Boo Boo, who's like really, really big, and then Honey, who's a mini. He's a mini. He's like 10 weeks old. He's really so sweet, and I've had him for like 3 weeks now. And he's so great, and he loves to rip up my slippers. But anyways, I am signing the CD covers. I believe that's what these are. I was just told to sign these, so whatever people pay for, I'm signing. So I'm just signing these right now. I have, I think, like 800 to go through. So I don't know how many I'm going to go through tonight, but we're going to try to go through as many as possible. Am I wearing merch? I am. I am wearing some merch. It has some matching sweatpants. I have a few, I think there's 3 sweatsuits or 2 sweatsuits I'm going to drop. They're really cute, and I love this one. I love gray. And there's a white one with some rainbow on it, and I think there's a black one too. I'm not sure. I can look at my little spreadsheet and let you guys know. And when I announce the drop, yeah, they're going to be limited edition, just like the Cosmic Collection was. When do I launch them? I don't want to give you a date. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully within the next week. Maybe like next Friday, maybe next Wednesday, maybe next Tuesday. I don't know, but hopefully next week. I'm gonna look into dropping them ASAP. I just didn't want to drop them without like physically touching and seeing and feeling them first, because I dropped merch one time that I got and I just didn't love the quality of, and I was like, no. So I got a bunch of samples and everything, and I just wanted to, approve them first. But I feel like I haven't been on live in a while. I can't be on for too long because my friend is coming over, and I get embarrassed when I'm on live in front of people. So, if anyone has any questions, can we get a little house tour? No. Yes, you guys can someday soon, but I don't know. I'm kind of like weird about showing my house. Where's your piano? My piano's in the front of my house. I just got it. I got it for Christmas. Is she left-handed? No, this is my right hand. I could try to sign this one with my left hand, and I'll write like in the corner. This one was attempted with my left hand. Now you have me thinking, I'm like, is that my left hand? Show us your nails. They just have a little cherry. Are you streaming on Twitch soon? How do you guys know about that? Yeah, I think so. I think I might start streaming on Twitch. Let me know what games I should play. I might attempt to learn Fortnite, which should be quite interesting. How are you today? I'm doing good. I went on a little skiing trip with some of my friends for like a day. We went to Mammoth, which I've never been to, but it's like 4 hours away from LA, and it was really fun. I got to ski a little bit. I only skied for one day though, because I have really small wrists, and when I hold like the skiing poles, it feels like my wrists are gonna snap, and I don't really like it, to be honest. Bestie, did you move? Yeah, I did. I've moved into my house in like September. Oh shit. There's so many of these. I don't know how long this is gonna take me. I think it might take me like weeks. Favorite store or place to shop? Bowie. He just freezes when I call his name. He's like, can we see the box? Yeah. So like, these are all stacks. So, and they're really deep. I don't know how to show you how many are in there, but like this goes down far. Like the box is big, so it's okay. We love it. Help, it's literally her left hand. It's not my left hand. My rings are on my left hand. This is my left. Stop. Don't trip me out and make me think that this is my left hand. I'm right-handed. You guys are the worst. I'm right-handed. This is my right hand. It might be flipped for you, but this is left and this is right. Stop. You're not about to have me on live questioning if I know my left and right. Why are y'all like actually trying to tell me that this is my right hand? I mean my left hand. Cal. No. It's reversed. Isn't it all like flipped? Isn't my signature flipped? You guys need to stop. Like genuinely. Can y'all stop? That's her right hand. Thank you. Look, my baby tattoo is the right side of my neck, not the left side. Enough. Finished. We're done talking about which hand I'm signing with, because it's my right hand. Now y'all are going to have me on TikTok getting dragged. Someone's going to screen record this and upload it and be like, I don't know what that was, but that's what they're gonna say. Y'all supposed to be looking out for me, not send me up like this. Enough with the right hand, left hand shit. Stop commenting about it. Tattoo tour. I think I'm at like 12 or 13 now. But oh, hi, Bowie. Are you having the best time? He's just sprinting around the house. Are tattoos addicting? Yeah, I think so. I really enjoy getting tattoos. It's fun. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do another stack of these and probably start getting ready. sorry, I'm like reading stuff. What tattoo hurt the worst to get? Anything on my finger. Probably this one. It says eventually. Finger tattoos are down bad. They really hurt. Really hurt. I'm trying to think about like my second. I mean, I have the one on my lip still. That one didn't really hurt though. I don't know why. It hurt in a different way, like a different type of pain. Whereas this is just like, it felt like someone was just scraping my bone. It was bad. Did not enjoy, but I got 2 of them, so clearly it wasn't too terrible. The life support in her merch is reversed. You can see exactly. Thank you. Oh, fuck. I just signed that one upside down. Okay. I might I might tell them. Sorry, I signed upside down. I love you. I left them a note. Okay. So sorry. Oh my god, I almost just did it again. Okay. Let me do a few vinyls. I think these are... Yeah, okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to put all this. How many have you signed so far? I think like 200? Probably. I have like 600 more to go. I'm gonna do like a few vinyls right now. I've already done a lot of vinyls. What do the gray vinyls look like? So the gray vinyls are basically just what color the actual vinyl is. So some of them are black and some of them are gray. It's the only difference. It's not like anything different sonically. You talk about the writing process on default. Sure. Default, well, a lot of you guys were saying today how you really liked that I was like breaking down when and why I wrote each record, or each song, I should say, I guess. And I can go more into depth. About that if you guys want me to. I guess those were, when I was typing my caption today, I was really just like typing what came to mind. I wasn't thinking. Can you sign them with your eyes closed? Yes. I wasn't really thinking. I just kind of was like, let me just type what I feel. And, you know, I feel like the only people who are actually going to read this or care are people who, you know, are either fans of mine or who are supportive. I don't think that people who don't really give a shit are going to read. I feel like they're just not going to read them. So I was just talking to you guys and talking to the people who get me and who, you know, understand me and whatever. So I just kind of tried to write what I was feeling in, you know, the moment that I was gonna post that video. So I had a lot of people commenting, like, you know, what about Sour Times and what about whatever. There's a bunch of songs that I didn't name. Those are just the ones that I had, like, really vivid memory for. Sorry if I'm a little, like, it's really hard for me to focus sometimes on a bunch of different things. But yeah, I have a lot of stories for every song. Second verse in Sour Times. Yeah, I love the second verse in Sour Times. I really love that song. Okay, wait, these are falling, so let me just find a better place for them. More than a woman. Sorry, I don't mean to be pausing. I just can't really. Can't really think. Whenever I'm on live, I feel like my brain just is like, pause. I get really anxious going live now. Come here, Bowie. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? How was it being on Ellen? It was a dream come true. It was so exciting. I've wanted to be on the Ellen show since I started my career. I remember when I was like 14, there was talks of me going on it. Like that was the only time, that's the closest I've ever been, was when I was like 14, to talk about, you know, getting signed and my whole story and whatever. And so I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be on the Ellen show. Like, that's so cool. And then it never happened. And I was really sad, to say the least. And yeah, for a long time, I've been trying to get booked on that show. And I don't know, it never happened until now. So I was very excited. Kind of a dream come true after years and years of wanting to. Oh, fuck, that's upside down again. Why are they upside down? I don't understand. So sorry to that person. Why are these upside down? I don't understand. I don't like going live. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. People tweet to me a lot, like, why don't you go live with us anymore? It really scares me. I don't know. I feel like I'm not as, I don't know. I feel like I used to be able to go live and kind of not think and just talk to you guys, and I don't know, it's just changed. I think like over summer, like everything I feel like I said, I feel like, you know, was wrong, and I don't know, I just wanted to never speak ever again and hibernate in my house for the rest of my life. But yeah, like, I can't even tell you guys, you know, like every time I would get off live, I would text my friends who I knew were watching just to be like, was that okay? Like, was I fine? So I just stopped going live. Yeah, because I felt bad. I feel bad right now. I feel like I'm like not, you know, myself, I guess. Because yeah, I struggle a lot. It's hard for me to go, you know, live and just talk and not overthink everything and get in my head about shit. Yeah. Bowie, why are you trying to get in your bag? You hate your bag. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know why. Maybe I'm gonna get off in a few minutes. Sorry, I don't mean to be like so down. I feel like whenever I talk, I'm always so like morbid and sad, and I always sound like You know, someone said to me recently, someone was like, your Instagram stories are always so sad. And I was like, what? Like, because I sometimes repost, like, mental health shit, and I'm not, like, only ever, you know, further pushing, like, the facade that everything's, like, perfectly fine. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? That was, like, that really took me off guard. And I had, like, not an argument with this person, but I kind of went back and forth, and I was like, what is sad about the things I post? I feel like the things I feel like I do it quite sparingly. I don't feel like I'm, like, every single day, you know, 50 stories flooding everybody with this stuff. But I feel like I post what I feel is necessary to. And yeah, this person was like, yeah, like, your Instagram stories are, like, mad depressing. I was like, they're actually, like, quite the opposite if you understand the messaging I'm trying to push. Like, I feel like I have a lot of followers, and if somebody who's struggling sees my, you know, quote, or sees some way to help, or, you know, anything, or I show them a new account that might, you know, help them in some way. How is that? I don't know. We kind of got into a little argument. And this guy was like, this is a person I don't know, by the way. This is someone who, like, I met and told me this. And I usually don't really, like, argue with people or, like, banter with them or have banter, because I'm just like, why do I really care? But at the end of the day, I was like, you know, I overthink a lot. So I was like, are they? Like, am I making people, like, feel worse? Because my intention is purely just to uplift people. And if somebody, you know, if I always think about it like I've, you know, been in positions that I've been so miserable, and I've been so, I've been struggling so hard. And then, you know, if I see, let's say, a quote, or if I see imagery, or I see something that helps me and speaks to me, I feel less alone in that moment, and I feel, you know, comforted. So that's the only reason I do that. I try to be, you know, informative and helpful, and post things that I think that if there was someone feeling the way that I feel, it would help them and bring them some, you know, light, possibly. Your stories help me so much. Okay, thank you. I hope so. I try to post things that I need to hear and read. And, you know, sometimes things that are hard. I posted one recently that I got some tweets that were like, whoa, your last Instagram story kind of, like, fucked me up. It was basically, like, posing the question of, like, are you codependent? Are you afraid of stillness? Are you so enveloped in, you know, the media or social media that, you know, you can't distance yourself from it? There's so many things that I posted and posed questions to. Sorry, I'm reading and answering. And I got a lot of tweets, and people were like, whoa, I never thought about that. And, like, some of these ideas can be pretty, you know, intense to face. Like, am I being, like, controlled? Am I someone who's, like, codependent on my phone even? It can be tough to face those things. I mean, I find it to be tough. Sometimes I'll, like, check my screen time, and it'll say I spent 4 hours of my day on Instagram. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are we wasting our precious time on Earth on Instagram? Like, jeez. And I think that, like, being self-aware is super important and super helpful. The last 7 vinyls were upside down. No, they weren't. What the hell? No, I promise they're not. Look, that's the right way. Someone said, I feel sad for you, sweetheart. You need to stop questioning yourself. You're enough. Always remember that. Thank you. I feel like I do. I saw a lot of comments on that, on my Vogue video. I saw people were like, she apologizes and, like, second guesses everything she says, and it's, like, kind of transparent if you like pick up on it. I think that's just years and years of being misunderstood and canceled and, just the internet has traumatized me quite a bit, to be completely honest. And I've definitely felt a lot of times like people have like their minds made up about me and there's nothing I can ever do to change that. And it can be really hard for someone, especially like me, who like, which I only learned recently is a factor of BPD, but like you fixate on what other people think about you a lot. And I do to begin with. And I think that it can be, and it gets really exhausting for me to feel like I'm, never really seen, I guess, for like what I want to be seen. I say this all the time. I know it's like preachy at this point, I'm sorry, but I just am trying to like explain where it comes from. Social media is really difficult. It's difficult to navigate, and especially if there's been like scandals or rumors or, things that have happened that are either completely taken out of context or, or whatever the situation might be. It's tough to be judged as a human being based on things that in your heart are not true for the most part. And it can be tiring, having to like debunk rumors about yourself every day. I've talked to people about the way it feels because, I'll be like, when you're in high school or something, imagine if, the worst rumor was spread about you and the whole school thought that you were a terrible person. And every day you were like, but what you guys are accusing me of isn't true, or it's a, exaggeration of the truth, or that's one side of the story. Let me tell mine. And no one's giving you the benefit of the doubt. No one's hearing you. Everyone in school hates you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you're just, at a certain point, you just have to accept that you can't change everyone's minds. There are going to be, people who are going to leave school, who are going to graduate. There's going to be new people that come to school, and, these new people might hear about this stuff, and they might give you the benefit of the doubt, or they might completely believe it and already have their mind made up about you before they ever even meet you. So it's tough, and I think there's a lot of like parallels with real life. And I've spoken to people who have like had serious rumors spread about them, or have had really like traumatic things where they've felt ganged up on or really heavily bullied in school, and I can relate to that, and it can be really difficult. And I definitely feel like, sorry, I'm like going on such a tangent and ranting, but I really do feel like I wish people sometimes put things in perspective more, and they were able to, especially with me. I think that a lot of the things that are, said about me are easily debunked if you just did a minute or two of actual research, or you didn't jump to thinking that like somebody was, evil. Like I told you guys, I went on TikTok somewhat recently, and I was being ripped apart for nothing, like for absolutely nothing, for making a joke saying that I wanted to be British because I was doing a quiz with MTV, and they were asking me if I knew British slang, and I was completely joking around. Apparently I'm not so funny, so I guess that's what I learned from the experience. But I literally just said like something along the lines of, I'm a Brit at heart, like I love like London or something. I don't know what I said. For some reason that was really offensive to British people. I guess British people hate me too, but they were all in the comments like ripping. When I say ripping me apart, it was as if I made a video like wishing death upon people and like being terrible, and literally like all the comments were disgusting, and I was genuinely like not even upset in my own regard, saying like I wasn't really upset that people were saying this about me. I was upset that people could say this about another human being, because like I've been through this shit for 10 years now. Like I've built up a layer of skin that I can kind of combat some of this in my head, at least. And be okay. But there's a lot of people who aren't at that place and who, might not be able to handle 30,000 comments of people like ripping their personality to shreds. It wasn't like I was, it wasn't about my looks. It wasn't about, my voice. It was literally like basically saying that my personality's cringy, that, I'm stupid, that multiple comments that I should just go kill myself, like being genuinely serious. And I was so shocked. I was like, how could you push send on a comment like that and go to bed that night and not feel guilty? I don't understand it. I think that it's something very much so out of my range of understanding, because I could never in my life send, comments like that to somebody ever. So I think that's all I want to say about the matter. I don't know how I even got here, but yeah, I just get sad for where we are in society. I feel like we've taken a bunch of steps back in regards to how we treat each other online. And I see a lot of people commenting to delete TikTok, and I have. And I've realized that I think that me deleting TikTok is perpetuating the issue. And I think that me deleting social media is perpetuating the issue. And I think that me not speaking up and me not trying to combat it where I can is only going to continue the issue. It's kind of like the same idea where people are like, oh, well, I'm not, I don't know what analogy to make, but it's like, someone will be like, oh, like if I throw my trash out the window, which this is not something that people say often, I would hope not at least, but like, if one person's like, oh, my litter isn't going to affect the environment, like that's a bad mentality to have, in my opinion, because I'm like, well, you're one person, and if there's a million people who think the same way as you, that's a ton of litter that's going to be outside, and that's really bad for the environment. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't want to go off social media entirely or delete TikTok just because it's so overwhelming. The hate is so overwhelming. I feel like that's just being a bystander in a sense, and that's just allowing me to, let them continue. And I just think that, like, cyberbullying and hate and all that stuff, it's just not, I don't condone it. And I just think that me deleting these apps and me just being like, I'm not going to be, I've thought about not having an internet presence at all. I've genuinely thought about it, but I'd rather stay on it and fight it and try to help, I guess, or like speak up or tweet about it and post on my Instagram story, whatever it is. And maybe there's going to be a few people who are haters. I hate the word haters because it's so like lame, but like if there's, 5 less people who are like, maybe I shouldn't, send hate to random people who I don't know, I feel like I did something good. So yeah, I feel like I'll always kind of stand up for myself. There are times though, not to be like hypocritical, there are definitely a lot of times that I have deleted these apps and I've been like, I'm fucking done. And like, fuck what everyone thinks about me, but I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Sorry. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, guys. Sorry, this always turns into like mental health podcast time with Madison, but I don't know. I feel like it's the most important thing to me. It's what I want to talk about because it makes me, I don't know. Sorry. This is why you need to have a podcast. I know. I really want to. How did you know you had BPD? I didn't. I had no idea. I, for a really long time, knew that I something, but I didn't know what. And I went to a ton of psychiatrists. I think I went to like 6, and they all said something different, but they all said that I had BPD. And so I kind of just like weighed out all the other things they said, and really like searched and like dug deep into a lot of the things I was being told, and I was like, no, this doesn't fit. This fits though. And BPD was the one thing that I was like, this fits. And yeah, that was the through line through all of it. But I think that I always knew that I wish I knew earlier. I definitely do wish I knew a bit earlier, because I think that as much as it was pretty frightening to find out there's no cure necessarily, and you kind of just have to like figure out how to live with it, which has been hard. It hasn't been easy, but Bowie. But I'm still trying. I'm still here, and I just want to talk about it and raise awareness when I can. How has your life changed since you got diagnosed? It's given me more insight on who I am and, how I function, and why I think certain things, and instead of how I used to be, which I used to just beat myself up and be like, why are you like this? Why do you put yourself through agony? Why do you think about things that are just going to upset you? Why do you always need validation? Why are you constantly seeking external validation? Why are you never able to, do it for yourself? Just so many questions I would pose, and I would really beat myself up. And I think that's what led me to self-harming, was I was just like, wow, like I was blaming myself a lot for thinking certain things and for being certain ways. And, with a lot of therapy and a lot of help, I realized that I am not to blame for things, and I have a legitimate diagnosis, and that gave me a lot of clarity, and it made me less like I'm at fault, and it made me more like, let me help you. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like I was for a long time like, why do you do this? That was my thought process. It was like, why do you put us through this? And now I'm like, when I'm feeling reactive, or when I'm feeling like, I'm fixating on something, or there's all this kind of stuff, I give myself like a hug, and I'm just like, I feel sorry for you and for like this inner child who's clearly still struggling, and I've been trying to just heal that. And yeah, I try not to like be hard on myself, and I try to be a lot kinder and a lot more patient, and listen to myself and my heart and my mind and my body the way that I would any of my friends or my family. So yeah. Love you guys too. I have to start getting ready. I'm gonna go to dinner with my brother. Someone said, don't get upset, please. I'm so emotional. Just talking about this shit just brings out a lot of emotions for me. Because I want to be at the best place possible for you guys. And I'm sorry if every damn time I go live, it turns into me just ranting. Oh, shit. My bad. I don't know. It's just always what comes to my mind, because I feel like it's important. And I feel like I don't go live as much anymore, whereas when I used to go live all the time, I had a lot more to talk about, because I had a lot less to talk about, like, mental health wise, because I was always on live. So I was like, oh, I could just talk to them about this today or this today or whatever. Whereas now I feel like I go live much more rarely. Hey, buddy, come on. But we just learned how to go up the stairs, which is a very exciting new addition. Okay, ready? Come on, Bubba. Come on, you got it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you're okay. Come on. He likes when I go fast. It, like, helps him. Good boy. You did so good. You did such a good job. Look at that tail. You did so good. You did so good, sweetie. You did such a good job, honey. Hi. He's so cute. Come on, baby. Look, he just follows me. All right, well, I'm gonna go again. Sincerest apologies if I'm a Debbie Downer. I just, I want to just, you guys already fucking know. I don't have to talk about it. All right. I love you. Look at this. Sweetie. Bowie. I love you guys. I will let you know when this merch is dropping. Look out for it very soon. Thanks for listening. I love you. And I'm this out of breath from going up a flight of stairs. Yes, that is my new reality. Okay. Love you guys. Everyone have a good weekend. Stay safe. Not me not being able to breathe. Okay, wait. What am I looking for? Okay.